We will beat this. Together.
Thanks.
They say pirates are the bad guys in history, but personally I think the jury's still out on that one. So we're going to do what any sensible person would do when someone gives them a boat. We're going to plunder the high seas, and we're going to kill anyone that gets in our way, you know? So welcome back to Chapter 4 of Resident Evil 4's Remake. This is the all-collectible walkthrough on hardcore difficulty. My name is Absoulem, and welcome back. So, a lot of looting this chapter. A lot of looting, actually. It's kind of mostly looting. But, it's going to end with probably the highlight of the whole game. So, I hope you guys enjoy this chapter. The first time I played it on this remake, I was so excited. We're just going to basically loot for a while, but then have, like, the coolest moments. So, let's get this going. Alright, and then there's another couple items over here in the dark, scary woods. Brisa. Alright, get that red herb. And then I believe that's... Oh, no, yeah, we have this. Brisa. Alright, so the left and right path, basically. And just as a quick reminder, I do have the reference sheet attached in the description if you like that kind of thing. I'm going to be doing that from now on, so just expect it. Ruh-roh. Oh no. What am I going to do? And you're dead. Stab, stab, stab. I don't like your attitude. Oh my god.
Twisty son of a bitch.
Twisty son of a bitch, you. Oh man.
What the fuck?
Alright, after those fools.
What is this place? Some kind of shrine.
Good job, Leon.
It's the lake.
Alright, so we're going to be returning to this at the end of the chapter, essentially.
Same mark from the church.
And we're going to be getting that insignia. So that's kind of our main objective, but then there's a bunch of side loots areas as well. This is going to really fill out the rest of the world. So yeah, first grab the old Wayshire key. And I'm going to refer to these from now on as Wayshire podiums. Or just things like that. So just to make it easy. Alright, and then grab the merchant Easter egg hunt request. Quite literally Easter eggs in this game. And now we're gonna go investigate our pirate ship that got stolen. Looks like the Kraken got to it before we could get here. Okay, Leon. A little too far. A little too far. Could have docked. He's just eager, I guess. Alright, we have two things here. We have this chest with a Alexandrite. That's what that one is. And then we also have the Mauser pistol, which I think is like the P08 or something. But Red 9. That was not even close. Red 9. It's the Mauser. I mean, come on. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to basically be swapping to the Red 9 for a little while, because we're going to have so much money by the end of this. And it's going to... theoretically it should be stronger than my other pistol, so we should be able to upgrade that no problem. But the good thing about getting every collectible is that we're going to have so much money by the end of this that basically as the guns are given to us, we'll be able to upgrade. But yeah, I don't know. We're pretty much there already, though. That's the good thing. Where... Hold on, I gotta look at the map here. Okay, we're going over here. I mean, I guess you can do a lot of these in any order, but I'm going to try to do it as efficiently. Just kind of work our way around the lake. That's going to be the goal there. And this is a great farming spot for eggs. So if you ever need health items, just come back here. I mean, it's like an infinite supply of eggs, as you can see. But there's one that's special here, and it's the golden chicken egg. So whatever you do, do not use it. Don't do anything. Just save it. We're gonna sell it later, and we're gonna sell a fish. But also, so there was treasure there, and then there's the golden egg. And if you got both of those, then you were good to move on. We are good to go. All right, and now we're gonna head to the lakeside settlement. Yeah, straight ahead. Try to get these barrels on the way. That's just free money sitting there. Alright, now there's going to be pretty much not many enemies, but there's going to be a pack of wolves when we get back, so we're going to save most of our ammo for that. What? What happened? Did you get shot in the face? And there's going to be enemies up there and stuff, but unless they see you like this guy, don't worry about them. Actually, let's try out the Mauser. Yeah, see, that's an extra bullet we just saved. So, that should kind of show you the potential there. It has less ammo at the start, but overall it's a lot better. Alright, so come over here and use our way shrine key to get the Pearl Beagle. Alright, and then we're gonna make our way around the corner here. You'll probably remember this area. We were here early in the game, but we couldn't get this door, so now we are gonna get that door with our insignia key. Some interesting lore in this area. You start to get to see kind of what's happening. Because up until this point, you really don't know why the villagers are, you saw them follow the clock bells and things like that, but you don't really know what's going on. But this lady gives us a little bit more insight. She's not much of a talker, though. I think she's a little bit shy.
What the hell is going on here?
But there's a lot of words spoken, visually. She has this look. Just kind of says everything she needs to say with just one single look. But alright, some gunpowder there, and then we're going to get our next collectibles up top here. Let's see, we have two things. We have a small key, and we have another Castellan. So... Where? Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, whoops, that's the wrong one. Key item, there we go. I just wouldn't have known what was happening if I didn't have my pop-ups. Goodness. Alright, now we have our Castellan. Okay. Alright, I'll have to back up, I suppose. Dude, Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need everybody to just act like I got that on the first bullet. And I didn't waste 3 shots. Oh wow, good job at getting that on your first try. That's what you need to start thinking like. Alright. Now, back down. And... yeah, now we're gonna head back to the house for the gold bar. This is where we're gonna get hit by wolves. Oh, uh-oh. And these wolves are a little bit special. Look at the cute doggy. Really? Okay. There goes all of my health. That's what I like to see. Dude, I can't even get out of the animation. Oh my god. Dude. Game, I really need some guy to die here. Dude, I'm just gonna say fuck that. Oh my god, stop hitting me, game. Good thing we have endless eggs, though, right? I think we can all agree that chickens are man's best friend. Because the wolves sure as fuck aren't, so. You a cat person or dog? I'm a chicken guy. Holy shit, hello. This went so much smoother in my practice runs. Like, all the dogs died, you know, after 4 or 5 shotgun blasts, but of course when I'm recording, the dogs are just, you know, goated. Like, bro, he's still alive! Can you just die already? Like, thank you. Alright, make sure we don't use our golden egg. I suppose you could just run into the house and just never actually fight the wolves, if that's what you're feeling. But, you know, they started it, so I didn't want to, like, run away. But go ahead and get the gold bar. That's our actual treasure item. We can take away the Castellan. Sorry, I'm slipping on the pop-ups this time. So yeah, you'll probably remember this from early on. Since we had that photo, all of that. You slid the cabinet around. And now we can drop down here. We're going to get a couple items here at the end. So there's the red gemstone ring. And then there's another note. Alright, onward. Alright, so just to recap, we went to the boat in the middle, we went here, and then we cleared out this area. So we're going to make our way down here after what we're doing, but first we're going to go hit this area. So that is our next stop. So it's basically over here, and then there's a bunch of stuff over here as well, so I'm trying to hurry. There's a lot to do. But this is going to end with a real cool moment of this game. If you remember this is where a merchant was in the other one, and it was like a whole series of puzzles. So I'm glad that they kept the puzzle, changed it slightly, but then added this church insignia puzzle. I just thought that was a good idea. But yeah, in the old one, you had to like push all these boxes out of the way. It was like a maze just to go around. So yeah, okay. So right here, so if you start at the top here on the reference sheet, if you're following along, this is number 1, and that's 8. So I just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when I say the combination 6, 7, 4, you know, it's 6, 7. There you go. So that's how I've labeled it, just in case you're following on that. Gross. Getting lots of loot. So right here is our next item. It's the final hexagon piece. That puzzle so far, the hexagon puzzle, if you mess it up, it is such a pain in the ass to solve it. So I hope, for our sake, it goes better for you. But alright, there's a ruby right there. Get that treasure. And then hit this door. And if you're curious about how to solve it, these symbols, if you weren't to open the door first and go the way we went, you'd have to climb up, and there's like a symbol on the wall there, and then when you get up top, there's another one right here, and then right there, and that tells you the order. So that's how you would solve it. And it works like that for the other one as well. Wait, did I get this stuff in here? Yeah, I did. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go fishing. Again, I know. It won't be as big of a fish as our last chapter, but it'll be pretty good. So over here out front of the boathouse is this fish who likes to hide. Right there, you see him? I scared him. Oh man, hold on. The controls on this boat are a little wonky. Alright, right there. Alright, the lunker bass, because that's a good name. Alright, we gotta play some Tetris here. Hold on. The bass is taking up quite a bit of space. Dude, am I a genius or am I just lucky? I don't know. Look at that. We even have space for another item. That's actually why I got hit a bunch, to use all my eggs. That's what I was planning for. All right, let me see. All right. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go do that one. Sorry, my fault. I wrote my notes down, and then I realized that it just wasn't very efficient. So last night at 4 a.m., I was like, I'll remember. And this is what that looks like. So I'm just gonna follow my notes because I can't be bothered to try to rework the or reinvent the wheel here. So let's come over here and put our hexagon piece in. You'll quickly realize how much nonsense this is. I did that relatively quick. It definitely didn't take forever, and I skipped forward. Definitely not. I did that really fast. You guys were probably just so impressed at how quick that was. I wanted to make it seem like it took a while. But yeah, once you have the idol, now we can make our way back to our boat. Alright. We're making good progress. We're almost done, actually. Lots of barrels in this one. Now you might remember in a previous chapter we knocked that treasure down from way up there. So if you've done that, great, it'll be up right there. But if not, just shoot it down. It'll be hanging. Just shoot it down. So yeah, come over here to our next way shrine. There you go, and then we'll pick up that other treasure, or knock it down and pick it up, depending on what you did. If you've been following along, that is where that would be. Let me get back in the boat. And now, see, we've connected the map. So we've hit this area, this area, this area, all of this. So the only thing left is this little section right here. So that's what we're gonna go down and around, and we're gonna dock right there. So, whoops. This boat is very eager to go one direction, and you can't turn around very quickly. Alright, and then this is going to be where we get our second insignia piece. It's a big circle, essentially. So think about, like, this is the door, and our boat is right here. So just remember that, because there's going to be a lot of enemies chasing us, and we won't have a lot of time to... I don't want to waste any ammo on them unless I have to. It's just not worth it. Very glad we upgraded the durability of the knife. That is helping. Alright, we're gonna have to craft something here. Let's get some shotgun. That's what I think we should craft. Then we can... we're 1 bullet extra. Holy shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. I literally can't believe that happened. That's kind of crazy. Alright, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Nope, nope. Why can't I see? Get him, get him, get him. Dude, okay. Man, this game just comes out of nowhere sometimes with the shit.
You're serious?
All right, come on. You want to die there? Yeah? Good job. Alright, that was actually kind of crazy. My luck, I shoot a dynamite out of the air. Like, I can't hit the guy at all, but then I can, you know, ace gunslinger the dynamite. So grab this treasure right here. Watch for this guy. Roundhouse kick into the fire. Huh? What? Dude, what? These guys are the clumsiest people. That's what nightmares are made out of. Okay, back to what we were doing. I think there's only one guy left at the moment, and then we're gonna run from the next wave of people. Definitely take this guy out. He likes to throw dynamite. And he has incredible aim. During my practice run, he was able to lob it up and over through the doorway over there and then hit me while I'm on the boat. Like, my dude's, like, should be in the NFL. Alright, so drop down here. We shot down that treasure, and right there is your next piece of treasure. Some more loot. Alright. And let's go open that door really quick. Alright, I'm not gonna waste ammo because I don't think I have to fight them, so I'm just gonna go back the way we came. But now that door's open, so I'll be able to quickly run through and just get on the boat. At this point, I'm just trying to conserve ammo and kind of get ahead of the game itself. Well, that guy's stupid. He just blocked off his path to get to me, but whatever. So yeah, our next insignia is up here on the right. Grab the loot first, though. Alright, right here. And then this one is 528. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 8. Alright, we'll get those barrels on the way out. I don't think this guy's gonna let me go. Really? I thought I missed some loot, but I've gotten it all. Yeah, this is what I mean. They're just kind of unnecessary. You see, I'm just gonna try to run by them all. I just don't have the ammo. I do, but I don't want to run out, so I'm just gonna zigzag my way out of here and get into the boat. Alright, and now we're gonna make our way to Mural Cave. So just straight ahead. Grab the last barrel. Wow, okay. This map feels so much bigger than it actually is. But yeah, this is where we started. If you remember. Let's go ahead and place all of the things. This is how actually my bedroom door, it works the same way. Now, if I ever hit the lottery, I would have unnecessary locks in my house that would all be like based on Resident Evil locks. Alright, well hopefully you're not an idiot and you don't go the way I just went. I went the wrong way. I do apologize. I know this chapter's a little bit sloppy, my notes, but I don't know. It's been a rough day. I'll be on my A game next chapter more so. But yeah, we're going over here. Yeah, from this point, I have all the notes for like the next handful of chapters done, and the practice runs and all that. So this chapter was one of the ones where I had done the playthrough and the notes, like, you know, the other day, super late at night, had a long day. Basically, I've forgotten some of the things I had told myself not to forget. But trust me, the next few chapters will be a lot smoother. Plus, it gets more linear after this. This was like the open world type of map, or type of chapters, so it gets a lot more linear, which I personally like for walkthroughs. I love linear maps.
I have some new goods that might interest.
All right, so first off, go ahead and assemble what you can and inlay the gemstones. This one takes these square ones. There we go. I believe that's all of those things. Yep. And then we can talk to him.
Got some rare things on
Sell
sale,
the pearl
stranger.
beagle, the red gemstone ring,
I'll
the
buy
gold bar,
almost anything.
the depraved idol, our velvet, the splendid beagle, and where is it? The golden chicken egg, the lunker bass. I believe that's all the stuff. It's a lot of stuff we just looted. We're about to get paid. Definitely don't sell the insignia key. Whatever you do, just don't do that.
This is what I'm talking about.
All right, now we have 113. Oh my god. And you'll see he's now selling the new case, which increases the rate of resources.
How have we
I personally
procured these
don't care about that.
curiosities?
I'd rather have more pistol ammo because of the enemies take more damage. Therefore, I'd like to have more ammo and not more resources. So that's up to you if you want to do that. I'm not going to. But these are in the shop now. Just wanted to point them out. And what we are going to do now is I'm going to upgrade the case.
A decent size, but
And then
size ain't everything.
I'll buy the first aid if I have enough money at the end. But I want to get what we want to get first. So first off, you'll notice that the pistol, without even being upgraded, it's at a 1.5.
Weapon can make up
And our
for
pistol
a
maxed out is
lack of
1.4
skill,
powered.
friend.
So the level 1 pistol is better than our maxed out. So that's why we're going to upgrade this. So go ahead and just
There you are. As
send it
you
on its way. Get the maxed out pistol. That'll help out. And then I'm going to max out the shotgun
This
as well.
kind of work is about finesse.
So now our rifle
stranger.
should be level 1. Shotgun
Little
and
bit
pistols are
goes a
maxed
long
out.
way.
I don't really worry about this stuff too much. Just because I get that when I've bought everything else, basically.
If you
So I don't
want a
care too much
fighting
about
chance
that.
out there,
Mainly
you
because I'm
best
only fighting
tune
one
up
enemy at
your
a time
kills.
usually, so I don't need like 12 bullets. And yeah, so that's that. And then what I would do is choose to level up the knife and just get that a little bit smoother, or just repair it. I'm personally going to spend it on the durability
Dazzled, are you?
and repairing
Good as new.
because I don't need it to. It's still a one-hit kill, so I just want it to not break as often. And this will allow that to happen a lot less.
Well done. You've proven
But see, there's ours
yourself
turning in our
right.
fish in the egg
Well
contract.
then, what can I do you for?
And now I'm going to, since we have a little bit left over, I'm going to buy the first aid spray.
Stocking up while you can.
So that is everything I wanted to do.
Wise choice.
Feel free to do whatever you want, but the only things you kind of have to do if you're following along are turn in the egg and the bass, and then get those contracts, and then I would for sure upgrade that pistol. But after that, do whatever you want.
Might want to take care of any leftover error.
But see, now you'll see our case is much bigger, so I'm going to readjust here. All right. All right, yeah, I'm just a freak about this stuff. So, all right,
Going this way.
what I'm gonna do now is we are now going to have a boss fight, and it's not just any boss fight; it's the boss fight. This is, you know, when people think back about the game, this is the one they remember, and so it's a pretty iconic game or moment. So I'm going to save it and recommend a couple things here because I'm gonna save just so I have the save file right before this boss fight for my own intents and purposes. But what I'm gonna recommend is if you don't feel confident or if you don't have the resource, you can go and do the shooting gallery until you get like a one that maybe increases a certain specific spec that you need or whatever you feel like you might want. I don't think it's necessary, but if you're feeling worried or maybe you go do it and you die a bunch, you know, don't forget that the shooting gallery is there. And you can always go back to the island in the lake and loot up the eggs, you know, if you want a lot of healing items going into it, stuff like that. So those are some things to think about depending on your skill level. You know, don't feel like you have to do this right away. You can always loot up and stock up, but that's what I recommend. But I'm going to move my no, I'll keep the pistol, I'll keep that, but I'm going to definitely save it right here. Actually, I'm gonna do a different save there. Yeah,
Look, something's bound to catch your eye.
I want this save file so I can replay this boss fight for future content and things like that, so it'd be nice to have it. And with that out of the way, let's move on to our next collectible, which is right here at this next way shrine. The butterfly lamp. More resources, nice. And if you want, you can actually go ahead and inlay the gemstones. Oh, whoops. There we go. And then, you know, you can go back and sell that, which I suppose I will. Well, there's no reason to hang on to it. We're right here.
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate. Thank
So that's huge. And now, I mean, you could upgrade the knife if that's what you want. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because we're going to have that for a while, so.
As you wish.
That's my choice. You don't have to, but
Come back
don't feel like you have to.
anytime.
Yeah, I guess I will save again right here. Alright, now that we've gotten everything, let's go kill us a giant. So I'm not gonna try to spoil this by any means, but this is one of my favorites, and the name, like, to try to evade this guy, you really want to just put a couple shots into him and then run behind him and use our special friend as, like, essentially like bait, but he's gonna help us. But you want to try to predict his movements because that giant will one-hit you, and if you get greedy with your shots, he will make you pay. So just know that you know, there's loot around the arena. Get behind him, get a couple shots in, and then get ready to run away. Blagas. Bring it on.
Jesus Christ!
I don't think that's Jesus Christ, Leon. I don't think so.
God damn, you're a big boy.
So right there, if I had stayed shooting him, I would have died. Just get a couple shots and then get ready to run. He has a grab like that, and then he has a charge. Both of them are lethal.
Shit.
Time to move. Try not to let him get the houses, because he'll just throw a house at you.
worms too?
Let's go. So it takes about 3 of these, roughly, before he goes down. Oh shit, it's Buddy. With the lightning and everything, man, they really did his cinematic up a lot this time. I love it. Don't you go for the house, you son of a bitch. Drop that house. Drop it. Don't you even think about it.
Present for you.
That is why I saved the grenades, in case you were wondering. That one I got lucky. The grab doesn't actually kill you. I'm gonna go ahead and top off that.
Shit, that was close.
Let's go. Buddy said, not today. Oh, he's mad now. You done pissed him off now. What's that, you big stupid?
That's what I'm talking about. Good boy.
Grab this loot right here. Go ahead and just craft that on out. Oh, hello. And the aiming sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and build a shotgun. Because that thing does some massive damage to that thing on his back. Plus it's way easier to hit, obviously, with the shotgun. Man, he keeps moving. Alright. We should be getting pretty close. I've done a lot of damage. It'll be like not even a full time around, I bet. Come on, buddy. I know you got it in you. Oh my god. It's like every time I go to shoot it, he moves. Like right there, like what? And he's always readjusting. There we go. This one, I think it's like 1 or 2 slashes. Yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
God damn.
Look at that big stupid face of his.
That was almost a pancake.
That's what you get for trying to kill Buddy.
Okay. Let's get to that church.
Yeah, so again, I saved the grenades for when he tries to throw a house at me, because that's disrespectful and everything. Also, there's this area over here where he came from, so you can kind of see where he was living. And there's a file back here, some velvet blue. And I think it's understandable why he's so upset. I mean, he's like in this tiny little room, you know? Doesn't have much space. He's a big dude. So, yeah, there's the loot in that house, this house, and back there. And in case you're wondering if Buddy didn't make it or anything, they actually did us a solid. And they have a little shrine.
Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. Also, I'm going to point out something. This is how awesome Capcom is. So let's say we're aiming. Oh, it makes you stop aiming when you get to Buddy. Like I can aim now, and I move my reticle down, and so you can't even aim it. You know, like that little detail. You know, just that little. Buddy's our friend. I think that's actually the origin story of Sif in Dark Souls. So pretty cool. All right, now we're gonna make our way back, all the way back. You remember we were at that church a long time ago. And at this point, the map should make sense now. So we came from the church, went down, got the boat, looted everything, and we've done the cave system. And then this area went back to the upper farm. So it's kind of one big circle if you think about like this big circle. And then when that's done, we'll move into this area up there. But this chapter completes the like the main loop of everything. So hopefully that makes sense to you. I know the first time I ever played this map felt massive. I mean, it is massive, but... Whoa, buddy. No. He's no buddy. Alright, so we have a couple collectibles here before we actually finish off the chapter. We are almost done, I promise. Just a couple minutes left. I mean, for a church, they really don't want people getting in, I guess, you know? Why is it always in Resident Evil? They always want to make it difficult to go to church.
I'm here to help.
Alright, so over here we got some ammo. We can keep it, sell it, whatever you want to do. And then there is a small key. And the blue dial in this room as well. So grab the blue dial, and then the small key is up here. There's also some bolts. Small keys right there. I know I did a terrible job with the pop-ups this chapter. Let's go ahead and open that up. And then there's a herb. And that is all the loot right here. But first, before we continue on with the chapter, let's not forget this last little piece. Love that they made us have to go outside for this one, but come over here and use your small key. And we'll get a yellow diamond. So, and you can save it here. Is what I would recommend for the end of the chapter. There we go. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and move the submachine gun. Why can't I move it? That's weird. Okay, well, whatever. I was gonna move it to storage, but fair enough. Alright, now what we have to do is just solve the stained glass puzzle, and then we are done. And we are actually gonna meet Ashley for the first time. This puzzle is a lot easier than it used to be. So, just line up the shape with the golden shape behind it, so like you'll see like, okay, right there, and then we can go to the next one, and you'll notice like right there roughly. I just pick one shape in the middle and just wait till it lines up. That's the easiest way to do it. There we go. Pretty colors. And if you missed the loot up here, don't worry, because the start of the chapter will start back up here as well, so
Ashley,
it's not the end of the world.
you in there?
Because as soon as you open this door, it'll start the chapter, or the end of the chapters. But you can come over here and grab, you know, any kind of items like the cell phone, things like that. But I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, that is the end of the chapter.
Ashley.
All right, I know it was a little bit rough. Thank you for sticking with it if you did. I promise the next few chapters will be a little bit more streamlined. Plus, it goes more linear at this point anyways. But yeah, that is the first intro of the game, I would say. Like, now we have Ashley. Now the second act of the game is going to kind of get underway now. And we've opened up the world, so we've done a lot of setup stuff. And now it's time to just, you know, do chapter by chapter. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in chapter 5. All right, have a good one.